With all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Prescott. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run with Elliott. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Here's Prescott. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. Set him back 5. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Time to see the offense for Green Bay go to work. Aaron Rodgers leading them. What a career it's been. Came into the league back in 2005 as the number 24 pick out of town. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground. Honed in on it and stopped him. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And the Cowboys here on third down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
And all of that, nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up fourth down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It's a 39-yard punt, and good coverage means a loss on the return. Now Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. And he had to be pleased at the start of the last drive. The offense was moving, but certainly not pleased at the end result, an interception.
And every team we ever talk to at some point in the conversation, the coach, player, someone talks about, you know, we've got to finish. We've got to finish off drives, finish off the game. There's an example there of not finishing, doing everything right, but not getting the result that you need.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And down inside the 15 he goes. 13 yards, first down, Packers. Here's Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
Neville Gallimore
able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. And his kick is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down a little bit.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. This is Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They run the counter. It's Elliott. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. A first down throw for Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. first down. Elliott. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 30. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Containing him was becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Zach Ertz there to make the grab. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's going to have a Packers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Looking deep for Adams. They've got his man complete. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers! Robert Tonyan there to make the grab. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
The extra point up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Taken at the goal line.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've got just over 50 seconds to go till halftime, so they can try to put something together if they want. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Prescott now. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off at the 23. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the 27, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. That's caught right side by Amari Rodgers. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup there. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And it's complete to Adams. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Rodgers going to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. To throw is Rodgers. Caught by Cobb. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Rodgers to Cobb. Good for a Green Bay first.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Second down and 7.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. Now it's Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And his kick is indeed good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Forced out to his left. Oh, Prescott stripped, and the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
On second down, it's Jones. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps,
and for the 4th time tonight,